flawless. Baby, my diamonds still hitting, they flawless. Yeah, they keep calling. I keep on balling. Baby, I'm standing on business, I'm flawless. Baby, my diamonds still hitting, they flawless.
Y'all talking about? You already know what's gonna happen.
Watch out, Junior! Back up, bro! No! Oh, get back on the head, go! You got double back up. Skip. Right side. Left forward. Skip.
Life gets crazy, but we find a way.
I'm curious how you gotta watch my house of car mysterious, delirious. I'm so serious. This getting money my profession. Focused on my blessing, it came 10 times extra. Retrospective, remember when they left us? Wildin', got kicked out the club up in Texas, Atlanta. I be at Barney's eating that breakfast. Up in New York, I'm still Long Beach reppin'. Big boy steppin', renting bands up and sent that Bitcoin message. Look at my blockchain, look at my stock game. Straight to voicemail, she ain't realized she blocked yet. Ain't stopping my progress.
Coming through these hundreds like every day. Nights, no sleep, no time to wait. Life gets crazy, but we find a way. Focus on my blessing, got me calling, baby. Find me on any coast. Tell me where you wanna go. Many nights, no sleep, no time to wait. Life gets crazy, but we find a way.
Combos.
Was super grateful to how
Nothing like it, folks. The All-Star festivities in the air. Kevin Harlan here with partners Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Tonight, the dunk contest. And from the looks of this, great competition. It is shaping up just as we had hoped. It's going to have some high-flying action and some big-time jams.
And when you have this kind of talent and everybody wants to have a good time,
Here's one of our faves right here.
He really cranked that one.
double clutching, yeah. Took it down off the catch and then got it below his knees. I like that. Good elevation, timing, and then, boy, he threw it down with major thrust, too. I don't hear you saying anything, Kevin. What's your take?
Well, yeah, I had to watch about 2 or 3 times right there, and I guess again...
You're not impressed.
It's okay.
You guess you're not impressed.
Yeah, it's okay. He did nothing with the legs. I think when you're dipping and dueling. So it'll be Zion Williamson here. Second up, looking to make some noise with his first dunk of the night.
Of the one where they go through the leg.
Yes.
Nice variation on that.
And third on stage, making his first appearance. Let's see what he's got for us.
And now now he's getting ready to launch. And
I'm anxious to see what he comes up with here.
oh, that was nice now. He went and got it, and then he's going to come sideways and then go reverse.
Just about hit his head.
He's sideways when he jumps, and then by the time he flushes it, he's got his back to it.
Back first.
Yeah,
coming
that's
in.
good
You're
body
right,
control. I like it.
So we'll see John Morant, fourth on the list. Let's see what he can do. Okay. All right.
You just didn't get the. If you're going to do the self-toss, man, you got to. That's pretty good, though.
He suspended himself pretty good. Williamson's got a narrow lead after the first round. So it's Big Daddy ready to go. And we're back where we started. Let's see what he's got the second time around. Nice timing. That's about all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Nice timing.
Head at the rim, but
good elevation, too.
I do like the little touch there.
Yeah, I like the misdirection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be Zion Williamson here. Back to our second dunk. Let's see what he's got the second time around. Oh, well, we've got the same dunks in rotation now, I guess.
Yeah, I think a little more creativity clearly is in order here. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
yeah, I mean, let's see something new.
Ramp up the creativity, boys.
And he's the third dunker in the order, getting ready for dunk number 2. All right, here he goes again now. Oh, that was nice, too, now.
He's going around his legs, front,
Under his legs, and the 360.
Yeah.
Oh, he spun, though. He had a little half 360 in there.
But
so it was
again,
around the legs and 360.
But low and uncoiling.
Yeah, that's the word. Uncoiling.
Cobra.
The uncoiling throwdown.
That was good. So we'll see John Morant last in the order. Once again, he's back in action. And I think, we just saw this one, right?
You think?
Yeah.
We did indeed,
I got
Kevin. There's no
short-term memory
thinking
loss.
to it. That's for sure. We did see it already.
Right. I mean, show us something different.
I got a bad memory. Morant's got a very tight race here with 3 players all trying to come out on top.
Somebody's going to need to pull up.
So it's Big Daddy ready to go. We're back to the top of the lineup. Third and final dunk. Let's see.
Here he comes. He elevated, but nothing happened after.
So it'll be Zion Williamson here. Well, he's the leader here as he gets set for this final dunk.
Well,
is he gonna shake, baby? Still my baby.
Look out the window, what do I see? A couple yachts, I got some that track the 7 seas. Got CCs and Louis V's out of every season. Carter me please, 4 G's, make them stop.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement. From the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the
just pound it in! Pound it in!
Goodness. How about that?
We've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Here's Mann. 6 on the shot clock. Loads it up for Davis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with the East All-Stars head coach. Now he understands the entertainment aspect of this game. He knows the fans want a show. But you could still detect some seriousness in this voice. He wants to win this game. Probably a little bit more than he's willing to let on. Guys?
Thank you, David.
You know, this is one of the reasons why Giannis's teammates appreciate him, because when they're open, he finds them.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And the West All-Stars have possession. To the paint, here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill, incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Floats it up for Jokic. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Curry outside. Got a hand on it. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Some nice passing here by the West. Hits it from three-point range. And that's now 7 points for Big Daddy.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And the East with some changes.
On the court.
Williamson is checked in for Julius Randle. Kevin Durant comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for James Harden. Here's Durant. The West grabs the miss. 1:57 left to play here in the first. Floats it up for Jokic. Pass to Mann. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. And that's now 10 points for Big Daddy.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
All-Stars with some changes. Levine's checked in for James. And Trae Young subbed in for Stephen Curry. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the East. They trail by 6. And another miss by the East. Mann passes to Davis. They grab their own miss. Down low, Durant with the steal. 4-on-3 break. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
And stolen by Williamson. Here's Levine. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good, Levine.
An all-star caliber talent now in the league. Levine has shown a real fire and hunger to continue to improve.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And that one's good by Giannis.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Doncic way outside. And the West hit again from deep.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
And he dunks it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And some changes here for the East. Green comes in for Williamson, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Young. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Mitchell passes to Beal. Back to Mitchell to end the run, and it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
The West All-Stars shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Free throw, good. Jokic.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my mind is the breadth and depth of his versatility. You know, he's a really good passer, maybe the greatest passing big guy we've seen in a long time. And that, to me, is a tremendous distinction, not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff he does out there.
And so it's the West All-Stars, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
Here's Curry. And stolen by Lillard. On the floor for the West All-Stars. Damian Lillard out there with Big Daddy. Then it's DeRozan. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Adebayo in at the center. Here's Harden. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the West All-Stars?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
He hits the second from the line.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randle has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Lillard from outside connects from three-point range. Lillard's got the lead up to 14 now for the West All-Stars. And so James will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Here's Harden. That shot missing. Great D that time from Adebayo. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Giannis has got 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Harden kicks to Curry. Pass to Leonard. Over onto Antetokounmpo.
And you know, Antetokounmpo is really a master at getting a hand up in the face of shooters. Excellent at contesting his shots and really distracts guys when they get into their shooting rhythm.
Lillard from outside. Offensive rebound. Fires the 3. That shot, no good.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Man gets the bucket.
Always a threat. Three-point land that time was seriously expanded.
The East trail by 15. Curry passes to Harden. Kicks it out to Leonard. Baseline try. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Leonard's got his first basket of the night.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
Pass to Harden. Randle left side. Wide open look. Almost, but it rolls out.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond. And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Williamson is checked in for Julius Randle. Kevin Durant comes in for Leonard. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for James Harden. Young is subbed in for Stephen Curry. And there's the pass to Mann. And the West hit again from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's KD. Buries the 20-footer.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
The shot's good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
Get ready for your
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
The East making a switch. Levine's checked in, so an almost entirely new group now for the West. Anthony Davis is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And Doncic is subbed in for Big Daddy. They get it back. Williamson. Kicks it to KD. And Davis sends it back.
No, sir. Don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Yeah, and the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Second shot opportunity. Here's Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Doncic has got 5 points so far. .30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside, Levine. The kick out to Young. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Lillard. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Lillard's got his second bucket of the game to go. Doncic against Young. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, I tell you what, how easy does Wiggins make the game look? I mean, in the flow, excellent stroke from distance. That's fun to watch.
And so it's the West All-Stars in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The West putting on a show in that first half. And that's exactly what the All-Star Game is all about. So much talent on the floor for the Western Conference this year, and they're putting it all to use. The East in danger of getting their doors blown off if they don't turn things around in a big way in the second half.
Well, the West are not playing around. They come here to win this thing. They're hitting their shots, playing with real enthusiasm. East better step it up, or this gap is only going to grow in the second half.
A little physicality from the East could go a long way. They've got a challenge shot, and then those stops will give them a chance to steal the lead.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star Game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star Game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Curry is out there with Harden. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Randall in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
Harden!
Curry against Doncic. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 10. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star Game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star Game.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
It's stolen by Randall. Bucket is good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
LeBron James.
That's on LeBron James.
Really good job of working the interior. You got to work it. You got to work it a bit. Wiggins attacking is able to draw the foul.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. It's Curry outside. That one doesn't go. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Pass to Mann. Dishes it to Doncic. Banked in off the glass. 7 points in the game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Randall finds Harden. 11 feet away, and Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the West. Mann gets the bucket.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Outside for Randall. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his third assist on the night.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Got a piece of it, and they're able to recover.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Lillard against Harden. It's tipped. Wiggins outside over Leonard. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it.
All-Stars ball.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. The West also making some changes. Antetokounmpo comes in for Towns. And it's Morant in for Wiggins. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Beal, and the rejection by Giannis. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
Mitchell.
1:58 left here in the third quarter. And there's the feed to Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Lillard. Again, the West All-Star.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. I mean, he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
And Williamson throws it down.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Mann gets the bucket.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Ball's knocked loose. Morant dishes to Doncic. Wasted no time on that one. Doncic has got 9.
Doncic is such a competent player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
And Beal kicks to Levine. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Mann's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
And here are the East All-Stars now. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Levine wide open. Offensive rebound. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Green, he's checked in for the East. Young comes in for Bradley Beal. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Davis is checked in. The free throw off from Durant.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
The East All-Stars have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
2.
That free throw good from Young.
The quickness, the change of pace with the dribble. Young, so difficult to stop without fouling.
And so Young nails them both. "12 seconds left to play here in the third. Three-pointer, Lillard, good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the West All-Stars delivering the blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. They've got Anthony Davis. Antetokounmpo is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Morant. And it's Lillard in at the 2. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant.
First team foul.
That's his 3rd foul of the game. Bradley Beal's checked in for the East. Big Daddy's checked in for the West. Here's Randall. And the foul called on Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis.
That is his first foul of the game.
Foul.
With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players Clark feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Leonard. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the West All-Stars.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnovers, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes. Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Outside, LaVine. Good ball movement here by the East. And the rejection by Giannis. And the basket by Lillard.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Davis puts it in.
Anthony Davis.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
It's blocked. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside, LaVine. Beal with it. Young pass to Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by the West.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand. An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the East. From past the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Davis.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
LaVine kicks to Beal. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Here's Young, and it's blocked. Here's Mann. He's covered by Beal. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got 14 points now in the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Randall is doubled. Young finds Randall inside. LaVine. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
LaVine, such an outstanding scorer. Athletic, strong, great confidence in taking it to the rack. He's no stranger to tough finishes.
Got that one up quick. Mann's got 40 points.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Wide open. Again, the West All-Stars.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping dimes.
Here's LaVine. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
The assist from Trae Young.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Mann. And the West hit again from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
So no problem. For the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and
find a way. Focus on my blessing, got me falling, baby. Find me on any coast. Tell me where you wanna go. Many nights, no sleep, no time to wait. Life gets crazy, but we find a way.
I'm curious how you gotta watch my house of car mysterious, delirious. I'm so serious. It's getting money, my profession. Focused on my blessing, it came 10 times extra. Retrospective, remember when they left us? Wildin'. Got kicked out the club up in Texas, Atlanta. I be at Barney's eating that breakfast. Up in New York, I'm still Long Beach reppin'. Big boy steppin'. Renting bands up and sent that Bitcoin message. Look at my blockchain, look at my stock game. Straight to voicemail, she ain't realize she blocked yet. Ain't stopping my progress.
Thumbing through these hundreds like every day. Nights, no sleep, no time to wait. Life gets crazy, but we find a way. Focus on my blessing, got me calling, baby. Find me on any coast. Tell me where you wanna go. Many nights, no sleep, no time to wait. Life gets crazy, but we find a way.
I've been too passionate. Remember days we wasn't having. Hey, and now we slide, got some in this. For the city, I put on for the map. Tell them tap in, we on the phone. It's a wrap. If we ain't gon' get it bustin', we ain't flash on nothing. If you're tryna stand on it, gotta put that on something. I've been too passionate, but when I ride the Rari, I ain't never gon' fast. When my decided she don't like when I go fasting. Motor in the hood sound just like a dragon. And I put that on my mama. I ain't gon' raise a son. He ain't gon' have to pick up. He ain't gon' have to. He know his daddy had a platinum run. I like my family. Too concentrated. I'm holding down my family. I told him promise I made it. My little bro took my chain. He said look amazing. My grandma told me I look like I wanted vague. Too passionate. Remember days we wasn't having. Hey, and now we slide. Got some in this.
Soul in it. Got it out the mud, promise it's a cold feeling. This ain't overnight, I woke up with no ceiling. I made a vision come to life, I'm cold in it. 720 years, I'm door living. But I still gotta do some soul healing. Only at the top, everybody can't go with them. We can't even tap it, you stop in the momentum. And I've been too passionate. I ain't looking over shoulders, baby, back. Legit, let me show you how to get it, go from rag to rich. Presidential 10, I can't be average. Yeah, it's blasting rich. Hey, we done came a long, long way, little baby. I can never knock my losses, it paid me. Said I'm the truth, baby, but I thought you knew, baby. The one, not the two, baby.
I've been too passionate. Remember days we wasn't having. Hey, and now we slide. We got some in this.
Yeah. I just gotta focus on the way that I stand, babe. You should know until I get there, the party ain't arrived, yeah, babe. I'm a young fly, like the way that I dress, babe. She gon' be like, ooh, baby. Okay. Tell me that you okay. Gotta know you okay, baby. Hit the gas, no brakes. We at the top speed, what they gon' say, baby? OJ, we getting too lit, I might faint, baby. Spin it, flip it, rotate. She got, is it gon' shake, baby? Yeah, this real life. Wouldn't know what it feel like. I got the same from high school and she's still my baby. We don't got time for acting shady. Went through a lot, but no, you still my baby. Deal with your it doesn't fade. I guess I'm crazy. And you still on my mind. Promise I won't waste your time. If you need me, I pull up, I ain't saying no mas. That be on me, don't pay him no mind. I'm just trying to get close to you for a minute. clock out, but I'ma work for like 4 more minutes. Part of my slave, but I ain't dealing with no more. I just gotta focus on the way that I step, babe. You should know until I get there, the party ain't arrived yet, babe. I'm a young fly, like the way that I dress, babe.
She like the way that she gon' be like.
Ooh, baby.
Okay.
Tell me that you okay. Gotta know you okay, baby. Hit the gas, no brakes. We at the top speed, what they gon' say, baby? OJ, when we getting too lit, I might faint, baby. Spin it, flip it, rotate. She got, is it gon' shake, baby? Still my baby.
Look out the window, what do I see? A couple yachts, they got some that track the 7 seas. Got CCs and Louis V's out of every season. Carter me please, 4 G's, make them stop breathing. Must've just sent the new Ferrari, I just might cop me one. They can't be rich, they just tryna make a carbon copy of them. Counting up the snoo money, every single damn home. I ain't worried about what they be on. You do what you can, I live a lifestyle on the daily homes. Braces on my right wrist, I got 80 on, my fragrance strong. I'm top show with no lace on. Pour it on the double R, the gray stone. The inside blueberry and the outside is 8. Look out the window, what do I see? A couple yachts, they got some that track the 7 seas. Got CCs and Louis V's out of every season. Carter me please, 4 G's, make them stop breathing. It's hard to stomach that. I'm out running laps and I ain't coming back. Maybach jumping like a jumping jack. Off the mumble rap, where Roddy at? I be chasing chicken, had to cut the fat. Only wear it one time, did a show, forgot to cut the tag. Another day, another seal, another deal, another bag. Was 19, charting up the jets, I'm in another class. Couldn't even tell, I was out getting cash. Graduated from the streets, I ain't gotta bring up. Look out the window, what do I see? A couple yachts, they got some that track the 7 seas. Got CCs and Louis V's out of every season. Carter me please, 4 G's, make them stop breathing. Look out the window, what do I see? A couple yachts, they got some that track the 7 seas. Got CCs and Louis V's out of every season. Carter me please, 4 G's, make them stop breathing.
Crazy, bad little wanna have my day. Yeah, I just touched down, I made it. Tryna get rich, I ain't tryna be trendy. Keep bringing no old news. Move way too slow. She wanna go, I go. She wanna take my soul. I don't care, just want you to know. I don't like what you did that hurt. I don't care what you do anymore.
Yeah. I'm a product of the block. I lived in the Pac, Nazis and Bigs for raw. Took my door across the George Washington Bridge. I was pulled, but more shocked how the watching us live up a. I put a Fort Knox in my crib. I was the one they overlooked. Now it overbooked. Got them haters disappointed like when more money, more problems. Jealous throwing looks. That's why every 100 bands I make. So my story to the world, so everything I afford came from me losing my brother and all the pain I absorbed. I'm down, all the members of the got lost on this road to success, and yes, it came at a cost, so don't confuse what you hear. I put these shoes in my ear, cause I wore the same pair of kicks to school for a year. I traded all to get my back. How real is that? We gon' grind together just to get it back.
Hey, yo, life crazy, but
yeah.
Real talk.
For the in my position, take care of your daughters. No matter what they choose to do, they aware what you taught them. My kids took my advice cause I'm fair as a father. My next deal, I need an office and shares of the market. $2,000 kicks, I wear on your carpet. You ever two best friends that share an apartment? If you is you airing the talking, cause whoever don't first gonna be carrying. They put a mural on my face on the block. Never took a first off, got me shopping and bird off. Came home from school, city showed me his brother kept under the bed, right in the room. Few years later, I married the game, I jumped the broom. I walked away with wounds, it wasn't what I assumed. Don't stick to codes, don't stick to rules. I live that life, but y'all only on iTunes. I trade it all, get a cash back to Jews and the cars. If it make you feel I'm different from y'all, come get the paintings off the wall. My girl Benz plus the one in the garage. Cause to me that material small when they're coming out of my dogs. Before we learned to run, we had to crawl. My day one's right here standing tall, so you can have it all. If it mean I get my brother back tomorrow, cause all I got left is the scars. I still would trade it all.
And now, the starting lineup for your Orlando Magic.
It's a rare and wonderful thing for the NBA Finals to come down to a single game. And after an intense series, these teams are ready to do whatever it takes to walk away with the win. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, LeBron James, arguably the most versatile player in league history. He said, quote, "I don't have a position. I'm not a point guard, a shooting guard, a small forward, a power forward, or a center. I'm just a ball player. I do a little bit of everything and whatever it takes to win."
This guy's one of one, Allie. Thank you. And the Lakers starting five. Anthony Davis is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Beasley in at the 2. And for Orlando, the perimeter filled up by Suggs and Isaac. Then there's Draymond Green. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Mann in at the 5. You look at the Lakers. One game, winner take all to determine the champion. Grant, talk about the pressure of a Game 7 on the road.
Well, B.A., it doesn't get much greater, but they're built for this. They've showed it all season long. The summer is the time to rest, so leave it all on the line now.
Yo, watch Jordan.
Poole against Russell. And that one's good. Poole
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And that one's good, man.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Beasley. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Here's Poole. Here's Mann. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And he's just beating them to the punch on the boards right now. I mean, he's making a real big statement.
Yeah, we're seeing some early signs that on his game. That putback's a good illustration of the work he's ready to put in tonight.
Now here's Beasley over Suggs. Here we go, one-on-one. And that one's good. Man's got 6.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's James, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
Los Angeles, LeBron James at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from James.
When you consider how far into his career LeBron is, the fact that he is still a force and that he is as versatile and fearless as he has ever been is nothing short of remarkable, guys.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And stolen by Beasley. Hachimura outside. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And that one's good. Man, 9 points in the game.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Beasley outside. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, and the basket by Hachimura.
What a smooth catch and shoot opportunity from Rui Hachimura. Pretty.
Here's Mann. He's guarded by Beasley. Connects from downtown. Mann's got 12 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Lakers call timeout.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura, and it's Schroeder in for Beasley. Now, here is James. Green with the defensive effort.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
2 points. That one goes.
A superb shooter. Davis often looks to capitalize from the mid-range, given his high release.
Here's Green, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. Free throw good. Green. And the Lakers with some changes. Bamba's checked in for Davis. Walker comes in for James. And Reeves is subbed in for Russell. And both free throws good for Green.
I don't think you can help but admire what Draymond Green brings to the floor on a night-by-night basis. This guy plays with a giant chip, and he wants his teammates to come with him.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Walker. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Green. The Magic have gone an impressive 8 of 9. 1:11 left in the first. Poole for 3. Drops in the 3. Poole's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
He got a piece of it. There's the triple. And again, it's the Magic from Pete.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. To halt the run. That shot is off. The Magic go the other way with it. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
At the line for the Magic, Jordan Poole.
And he knocks down the first one. Bowl, he's checked in for Orlando. And both free throws good for Poole. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Schroeder. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
This is Schroeder at his best, putting that blinding speed to great advantage.
They swipe it. Pass to Bamba. Here's Reeves. No good with the triple. And so it's Orlando out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Heading to the court. It's time to get live.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
We've got Jordan Poole. He's out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the power forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
What a pass from LeBron James. This guy just has a sixth sense for finding the open man.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting only 31% in the game. 11 feet out, and it's Orlando with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Over to the left wing. The shot kept alive. Pass to Bowl. Fires from deep. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Let's go with a three. Here's Hachimura, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Well, when you play with the level of focus and energy level that Rui brings nightly, Hachimura able to create that second chance opportunity.
Good Execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Beasley outside. And no good. Now Orlando takes it the other way. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it.
Los Angeles ball.
And this is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it.
His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Poole's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. Here's Suggs. Some solid defense from James.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today. They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Beasley, the pass to Hachimura.
Well, you know Rui wants to score it. He will not retreat in the face of some tough defense. Nicely done.
First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Rui Hachimura. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Rui Hachimura, a guy who's willing to slot into whatever position the team needs him and works hard to help out on every single play. You love the hustle and the attitude.
And both free throws good for Hachimura. For Orlando, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Oh.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Beasley outside. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Davis from long range. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. I just love the ball movement.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Bamba's checked in for Anthony Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Walker, he's checked in for James. And it's Schroeder in for Beasley. And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Outside Schroeder. Outside Walker. Pass to Vanderbilt.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Nice shot by Walker.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
The 3 from Suggs. And here's Poole. 3-pointer. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Back to Schroeder. Here's Bamba. Pass to Vanderbilt. Second shot opportunity. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Man's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And that one's good. Poole. Poole's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
I love it. Making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Reeves is checked in for Russell. Now here's Vanderbilt. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Schroeder, it's tipped.
A denial by Mo Wagner using his size to his advantage.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
The shot by Reeves, no good. Here's Orlando. They're on a 15-4 run. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
A jump ball.
And so here is Orlando. Pass to man. Here's Bull. 4-3. The rebound by Bamba.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Hits the trifecta. Schroeder's got 5.
Well, you have to at least honor the long ball from Dennis Schroeder. He is more than capable from that distance.
Good. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Magic out front, running away with this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting to you live here in this sold-out arena. Ernie Johnson, Kenyon Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Checking out Orlando, they were able to come up big in the first half and complete control of this Game 7. They're looking hungry and more than eager to hoist the trophy tonight. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked, but not tonight.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
First of all, where's the intensity on this? You think when a team is pumping you like this?
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
Fans, your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. One of the stories here, Jordan Poole. Man, is he getting it done today.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's who Darvin Ham is starting in the second half. They've got Rui Hachimura. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Malik Beasley. But then it's Anthony Davis. And it's James in at the small forward. Man sinks the tray. Man's got 15 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Outside Davis. Hachimura finds Russell. Here's Davis. Plenty of space. The rebound by Mann. Mann's got rebound number 11. From deep three-point range. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
And a two-handed jam.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. One of the stories here, Jordan Poole. Man, is he getting it done today?
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter, or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's foul number 2 for him.
Jordan Poole. Second personal foul. First team
Russell
foul.
against Poole. Back to Russell. Pass to Beasley. 5 to shoot. And he dunks it down.
Beasley.
Now, make no mistake, there's some big-time athleticism when you're talking about Malik Beasley. Rise up and finish at the cup. This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Oh, and the jam by James.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Russell, the pass to James. Goes up at the elbow, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, LeBron James still writing the legacy. The jumper is pure. Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And the Magic making a change here. Anthony's checked in. The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Throws it up high.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony.
Well, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura, and Reeves is subbed in for Beasley. Here's James. An open look for Russell. The shot. That's good on the assist by James.
I'll tell you, D'Angelo Russell has tremendous game. This guy's superb at finding ways to capitalize.
And that one's good, man.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Pass to Davis. Again, the Lakers.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And that one's good, man.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Here's Reeves. Rebound by the Magic. Suggs has got 4 rebounds in the game. Jacks up at 3. And that one's good, man. Man's got 33.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Here's Man. It's good. Man's got 35.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Pass to Reeves. The 3 is up. James can't get it to go.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball.
Carter passing the rock. It's calculated risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Poole, he's checked in for Anthony. The Lakers have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Russell from outside. The rebound by Man. Man's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Offensive rebound to the inside. Poole outside. From downtown. Pass to Bowl. 2 on the clock. Offline. And so it's the Orlando Magic with an almost surefire victory here. Up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And don't go far.